it's official. Canada is in a recession now, and 2 days ago, like on December 6th, you actually opened up another store, I think in Edmonton, right? And on September 20th, you opened up a store in Winnipeg.
Yeah.
So can you share a bit about your philosophy of like your expansion, and is it being too risky here?
Well, you know, in business, you always have to take risks, right? But you have to take manageable risks. And what we do, and manageable and calculated risks. And we look at the current store that we have, and we calculated whether it can support the 2 new stores or not. And our conclusion is that it can support the 2 new stores. And we also are a very conservative company. If we earn $1, we will spend 50 cents on expansion and reserve the rest of the profit for the downturn in the economy. So we are well prepared for it, and that's why we're willing to go ahead and open up those 2 stores. Memory Express, one thing that we always do, we always prepare and look at it for the how we can run the business successfully in a slow economical situation, and we can do that. We will be successful throughout, no matter what the economic condition is. The second thing is we are long-term outlook company. We have a long-term vision rather than react on day-to-day in what the economy does each day. So we look at, you know, in the long term, how can we become a stronger company? How can we become a better company? And during this period is the best time for us to grow, because while other companies are pulling back, when we grow, we can take larger and larger market share.
Oh, okay, right. The market, the market shares.
It is very important in the retail business.
Right. And when you, I want to ask you, when you expand from Calgary to Edmonton, how was the was it a huge big challenge? And now away from the province of Alberta, going to Winnipeg, to Manitoba. What are some of the challenges that you face and had to deal with?
Well, the one thing that when we go from one city to another, the challenge is we cannot go in there and monitor the sales staff or the manager there, how they do. Luckily, we have a very good group of people, our management team. We have a very good team that can actually do that, so that I don't have to go over there to actually monitor it a lot. The one challenge is how are we going to order product for all these stores? How can we, you know, because our purchaser is not there to see whether it has the product in stock or not. So the one thing that we came up with is to find a software that actually can do it automatically for us to solve that problem. So what we did was, when we when we expand from Calgary to Edmonton, we actually upgrade our whole software system so that we can monitor no matter where we are. If we're in Calgary, we can monitor the Edmonton store as well. And that's how we overcome that problem.
Right. So to you, it's not bringing up the awareness or trying to advertise or get customer locally to buy from Memory Express. Less of that, is it? Or you still have to do a lot of that?
Infrastructure first. If you have the proper infrastructure, then you can address the other problem of bringing awareness. But since Calgary and Edmonton are so close in proximity, that most of the customers in Edmonton actually know about us.
Know about you guys already.
So when we first enter Edmonton, immediately we have enough sales to support that store.
Oh, okay, the recognition and the knowledge, knowing Memory Express, the brand name is there already.
In Winnipeg, it's a little bit harder, which we found that, you know, it's harder for us to penetrate the Winnipeg market, but we're working on finding different way of advertising so that we can actually win the customer over. And I know that we will, because we have the best service in the computer industry compared to any other retail store.
And you have local managers that manage the stores and trying to do things like that.
When we open a store in a new location, we actually send the manager from our current location to go there and manage it. So they have have the experience already. We hire from within, and when we train them, when we have the proper people in the management team, and we have enough people, then we will grow to a new city.
Okay, so you don't hire brand new managers.
No,
you always have a really experienced and proven manager that you send, and then you promote the assistant manager or another person in the store.
Yeah, we always promote from within.
Right. So so you're not worried about the current economic what crisis, the recession that we are in right now?
You know, I'm always worried about the economic condition that we are facing right now. But I cannot let that worry stop me from fulfill my vision of One Memory Express should be. Because we as a company want to be a national company. And during this economical situation, we try our best to reserve cash, but at the same time, we always have to follow our growth strategy.